Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread here for Saturday, July 12th, 2025. Hey, if you're new to Cover the Spread, glad to have you. Welcome aboard. Make sure you subscribe and, hey, flip on that notification bell. That way you get notified when we drop this video daily for you as we cover three games of the MLB here on the Saturday slate of the MLB. Just before we get to the three games we got covered here, we'll get to the cappers, see how they're rolling along. And I took another beating over the head in my last play. Hey, I had the under, was looking real good. 5-0 Seattle, rolling along. And then they give up three, give up two in the bottom of the ninth, goes to extras. Well, there goes your my total on the under in that one. Ouch. So definitely, I'm looking to knock on some wood, burn some stuff up. See, look, it's a whole different shade. We had to do some changing up. For me, I've been definitely cold. At least these two guys have been hot because I've been ice cold. Head on over to Ramon here. How you doing here on a Saturday, Ramon?
Yeah, Rod, just remember Tony Gwynn could have ended his career going 0 for 1,182, and he'd still finish with a 300 batting average. So just keep plugging. Don't worry about the L's there. And we got some great weekend series. Major League Baseball put up some nice matchups here before heading into the All-Star break. Keep the fans interested, and some good matchups here on Cover the Spread.
Definitely got some good matchups. Try to stay positive for me and turn those L's into some big W's for us here on Cover the Spread. How are you doing, Al?
Yeah, it looks like I'm over my little slump here. Back-to-back winners on Wednesday and Thursday, and looking to keep it rolling through the weekend.
Nice. So let's kick it off here on the weekend and get it started. First game we're looking at here, we got Texas taking on the Astros. This is Al's game. He's going to get it started here in this one on Saturday. What do you like, Texas or Houston?
Yeah, I like a bit of, maybe a lot of a pitcher's duel here between Jacob deGrom and Framber Valdez. You got deGrom, who is coming off his worst start since early April, but I think he bounces back against the lineup he's done well against in the past. Only allowing 7 hits and 44 at-bats, good for a 1.59 batting average against him here against this Houston lineup. On the other side, you got Valdez, who's held the Texas lineup to just 42 hits and 196 at-bats, so that's just over a 200. That's a 214 batting average for the Rangers there against Valdez. You also got two of the top 5 bullpens in the league in terms of ERA backing them up, so I think run's going to be hard to come by in this one. I like this one to stay under this total spot posted at 7 here. A little juice to the under, but I think we stay under the 7 here.
Head on over to Ramon. What do you like here in this one, Texas or the Astros?
Yeah, what a matchup, man. deGrom and Valdez. What's the difference between these two teams that have them so far apart in the standings, with Houston with that great rush? I mean, if you look at the beginning of the season, I don't know if you'd say that Houston's lineup is any better than Texas's lineup overall, but yeah, you look at the standings and Houston's way out there, even though this feels and is graded like a tight matchup. Texas has had some success here against Houston. They've actually won 8 of the last 11 meetings between the two teams in Houston here. So I'm looking for tiebreakers kind of in this game, because it does seem so closely rated with these awesome pitchers going. deGrom did defeat Houston, 8 innings pitched, 5 hits, no runs there in that last time he faced them. And, well, Texas, I mean, you look at that sample size against Valdez. That's no small sample size. I'm showing this lineup could have nearly 150 at-bats against Valdez and probably barely cracked the 200 barrier here. So, yeah, Al's got it right. I mean, it's not... with all due respect to Al's great capping abilities, man, we're going to head surely into the 5th, 6th inning without many runs scored. I'm going to take Texas here. I think there might be something a little bit to the fact that they seem to be able to have some success here. And Al said it great too. Man, can you believe these bullpens are top bullpens as well? So I'm going to think that maybe Texas has a little something over on Houston here, and I'm going to take them on the road. Maybe deGrom to get back. And look, Valdez is great, extremely consistent. We know that. but DeGrom just seems to be just a little bit. I'm throwing out kind of that last start a little bit here, a 9-2 record. He seems to me like Cy Young here right now. So maybe it is 1-0. Maybe it goes real late. Whatever. I'm taking Texas here on the road against Houston. I think the price is just fine.
And for me, I like the nerfy no runs first inning here in this one. We've seen these two teams face off already a couple times before. When Framber was dealing, it was against Leiter. Houston got the win in that matchup, but there was no runs in the first inning in that matchup. And then we seen DeGrom. Hey, Texas got the win in that matchup. It was 1-0 in that one. It was facing off against Hunter Brown. And hey, no runs in the first inning there. So these two guys dealing, yeah, give me no runs first inning in this matchup here on Saturday. Hey, that wraps up game number 1. Let's head on over to game number 2 that we're looking at. We got the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the San Diego Padres. This is Ramon's game. He's going to get us started. What do you like here in this one, Ramon? The Phillies or the Padres?
Well, I don't think I can quite give you the matchup that you did there, Al, with DeGrom and Valdez, but I think I got a decent pitching matchup here with another Cy Young candidate for sure, and Ryan Wheeler, 2.17 ERA, 177 batting average against, and whip under 1 as well. He's gone under in 3 straight starts here. Philadelphia's gone under in 9 of their last 10 on the road heading into this weekend series in San Diego. Now, Darvish did go 3 2/3 innings in his first start back. I think that's kind of what we called for here. So I would imagine he'll stretch it out a little bit more here, but not any further than 4 innings. Probably 4 to 5 innings, I would think here. That's almost a normal start nowadays. 4 of the last 5 meetings between these two teams have gone under, and Philly had gone under in 4 of 5 heading into the series here. So I think I've got a good pitching matchup here. The starters, and well, you know what? These bullpens, at least the Padres anyway, and Philadelphia is definitely mired more towards the middle. But, Wheeler, he can go very deep. Darvish, not so much, but the Padres, just like those other teams we mentioned, they are also a top 2 or 3 bullpen. So I think it's good enough for me to go under here, 7.5 with the Phillies and the Padres on Saturday night.
Head on over to Al. What do you like here in this one? Philadelphia or San Diego here on Saturday night?
Yeah, real quick before I get into that, if you don't mind, I'm going to touch on something Ron said about the last game, about the lineups. The Rangers were without Seager for a long time too. They went 13-19 without him. So he's last time I checked, will be playing in this one. So that bodes well for Ramon's look there. But yes, back to this game. I agree with Ramon here. It might not quite be the pitchers duel we just looked at in the last one, but Wheeler, I think, definitely does his part in the duel there, and I think he comes out strong in this one. He's allowing just 0.174 batting average to this lineup, allowing just 21 hits on 121 at bats. So I like the Padres team total under here, and may look at the Phillies on the good old -1, but I think the play on the total might be better.
And for me here, this one, the Phillies on the -1 is pretty good, but I'll take the Phillies on the -1.5 here with Wheeler on the bump. We've already seen Wheeler, what he did to the Padres earlier this year, win 8 innings, mowed him down through 8 innings, did give up 6 hits, but had 10 strikeouts in that matchup and gave up no earned runs. I think he can pretty much do the same thing here. And Darvish on the other side of things, well, I mean, he doesn't give up so many walks. He definitely, in that last outing, only went 3.2 innings. So what do you get from him here? 4, 5 innings, 4 innings, maybe a little more at best. And he gave up 2 earned runs in that one in his first one back. I think these Phillies bats are able to go, and Wheeler's able to go deep. Yeah, I'll take the Philadelphia Phillies on the run line in this one on Saturday night. That wraps up game number 2. Let's head on over to the last game we're looking at here. We got the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Athletics. And this is a game I like. We're looking at kind of like I don't know about a pitcher's duel. Well, who gives up less runs? That's what I would say here, because I'm not going to say it's a pitcher's duel. That's for sure. We got Gausman on the mound, and sometimes you can't spell ass without Gausman in the driver's seat. But what I'm looking at here is it's Gausman going to give up a couple. He's been giving up a couple all season long. He faced the Athletics once already this year, and in that outing, he went 4.2 innings, gave up 8 hits, gave up 3 earned runs in that outing. So, is he going to be that bad again? I don't think so. I think he's going to be a little bit more improved because you look at his last couple outings. And the Blue Jays have 3 wins in his last outings, where he's given up 2 earned runs, 2 earned runs, 2 earned runs. And, hasn't been looking like the ass that he has been. He did hit that little patch, like I said, where he did give it up pretty good, but turning things around, playing half decent ball, not picking up the W because he still gives up a couple. But on the other side of things, we got Mr. Lopez going for the Athletics. And I think this Blue Jays squad definitely going to get to Mr. Lopez like they did earlier in the year. He only lasted 1.2 innings. Versus this Blue Jays squad, and gave up 7 earned runs over that 1.2 innings. So you're definitely looking for an improvement from Lopez, but are you going to get it? I don't know. These Blue Jays bats are hot, and they're definitely looking for some more beat balls, and I think they get it here. So I think Gausman gets plenty of run support in this matchup, and I think the Blue Jays do come away with a win just because the bats are going to be hot. Probably going to see a lot of runs scored in this matchup over the weekend. So give me the Blue Jays here on the run line. I think they get the job done with Gausman on the mound. Does Gausman get the W? I don't know. Maybe he gets the W if he has a better start than what he did last time, which is what I'm expecting. But after all said and done, the dust settles in this one. Blue Jays come away with a 2+ run win here on Saturday. Head on over to Ramon. What do you like hearing this one? Blue Jays or the Athletics?
Yeah, I know what you're saying because, I watched yesterday, a couple nights ago, the A's were playing the Braves. Before you even look up, it's 3-0 because all the balls are always flying out. And then, the A's come back and they're 3-3. And then the other team, it's back and it's wild in this stadium. We know that. So we mentioned it there yesterday. Rod mentioned it, 14+ runs in the games that these two teams played. Remember back in Toronto. So look, I'm still thinking there's going to be plenty of runs here. I know I keep defaulting almost to some of these, but look, that other game was one of those games, that Lopez game, right? The 12-0 game that Rod mentioned that Lopez got rocked here. I know we like Gausman and Lopez usually, but it's just this park. It's just so strange, right? 5 straight meetings between these two teams have gone over. Toronto goes over as a favorite, 22-18 to the over. The A's are 26-19 to the over at home. So, everything's a little bit elevated here when you get here, and the A's hit. This expected lineup has a 300 average or so against Gausman. So it's over for me again in Sutter Health Park with the Toronto and the A's on Saturday night.
Yeah, we're supposed to be blowing out and hot again here as well too. So I don't know what do you like hearing this one, Toronto or the Athletics here on Saturday night?
Yeah, I agree with a lot of what you guys have said. Definitely like a lot of runs in this one. I agree with the over. I also like the Blue Jays to get the job done here. Now we're already seeing some money come in on them early, so definitely hope you have your notifications on for this one. I'll still take the money line here on a little bit of insurance on the. Not saying I'm too worried about them winning this one big. This one they should win comfortably, but just as long as I think it's a decent price here. You could get the -1. Around -125 if you bet both the money line and run line. So that's where I'll be on with the Blue Jays. And also, if you want to take a couple of shots on some props here, you got Tyler Heineman hitting Jacob Lopez 2 hits and 2 at-bats with a triple and 3 RBIs against him. You should get a decent price on him to get us an RBI. And those are my looks for this game, but definitely take some shots on a few more guys than just him to get an RBI. I think we see plenty of runs on this one.
Hey, that wraps up here for Saturday's action. As always, let us know in the comment section below. What do you think of the 3 games we covered here today? Hey, let's do a quick little recap, and then we'll head on out and get to Saturday's games. First game we looked at, we got Texas taking on the Astros. This is Al's game. He says grab the under here in this one. And then the next one we looked at, Ramon's game. He's got the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Padres. Grab yourself another under here in this matchup. And then the game that I picked out, definitely bring your glove to the ballpark in this one because I think we see plenty of offense between the Jays and the Athletics. And we're going to take the Blue Jays on the run line. I think they win by 2+ here on Saturday. Hey, that wraps it up for Saturday's action. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate everybody that tunes into these videos and does what we do here, and that is cover the spread.
Cover the spread.
Cover the spread.